All right, if loving you is wrong, fans, this will be my technically, yeah, this will be the first kind of like discuss, not a theory, first discussion video for If Loving You Is Wrong season 5. And yes, my episode review is coming, but if you watch my trailer breakdown for next week's episode, Jennifer Pepper, towards the end I explained that hey, that video is going to take a little bit of work. There was a lot in that episode. Plus, I really need to do my Patreon content and have that uploaded because, well, I have patrons who pay money each month and I want to make sure they get bang for their buck. You can join us for as little as $3 a month for content that I don't post here on YouTube. So again, Patreon link in the description, as well as my PayPal if you want to send a few bucks my way. Not mandatory. You watching this video, giving it a thumbs up, hitting that subscribe button, hitting the bell notification icon, and commenting your thoughts helps me more than you know. So for this particular video, and again, I'm not trying to step on the toes of anyone who ships these two because I'm well aware there are some people who have been shipping them since day one. Should Brad and Marcie actually be together? Don't get me wrong. I think they are cute together, but at the same time, it's like, it's almost like they're a product of their circumstances based off of next door neighbors, their spouses cheated on them with the opposite spouse of the, it's kind of weird. It's just like, you know, it's almost like Marcie finally has someone to appreciate her, and then Brad has someone he can be romantic with who actually appreciates that. But in terms of him whipping out the wedding engagement ring last season on their first official date, wasn't the episode called The First Date or First Date? And I'm like, dude, just because Marcie's got her papers filed for divorce and they're done, and you were only hours away or about a day from getting yours finalized, that doesn't mean that, you know, you should just jump right into another marriage, even though technically for the most part you did feel alone in your marriage to Alex, especially after you found out she was cheating. Fair enough. But at the same time, I don't think that's right. I just feel like, you know, they could take their time as opposed to just jumping the gun. But then again, this is the final season for If Loving You Is Wrong, so Tyler Perry probably expedited their relationship for the sake of that. I don't know. But I just feel like last night's episode did prove that, well, Marcie is selfish. And wasn't there a time where Brad and Alex were semi on good terms, you know, like hell, they were even like sleeping in the same bed again, but then Marcie, like, you know, called Brad saying, hey, can you pick me up, there's something wrong with my vehicle? Like, didn't she pour sugar in her gas tank or something just to make an excuse for Brad to come help her out? So Marcie, I hate to say it, is a bit selfish. Don't get me wrong, I feel bad for her, especially after dealing with everything Randall put her through, but at the same time, it's like, that was incredibly selfish to you last night. I mean, trust me, Alex is no saint. I'm not saying she, and you all know I love me some Alex, so don't think I'm crapping on Marcie just because of how she was doing Alex with the voice messages and whatnot. Like, at the end of the day, and I know there are real world couples out there. There might be people listening to this video who are in marriages or relationships where the person your significant other, they have children from a previous relationship or whatever the situation is. So in some ways, it's like you're never fully going to have all of them because guess what? Their love, their heart already is divided up amongst the child or children that they already have. So with Marcie, that's something she has to deal with, you know, Peter and Paisley and newborn. Let's just for now assume it isn't Brad's. It's just like, that's always going to be Brad's tether to Alex, whether she likes her or not. So yeah, when one of the children is sick, when there's an emergency, when there's like a birthday party, graduation or whatever, Brad has to be there because that's his child or children. So for her to act irrationally and emotional and jealous, well, that's not going to fly because Brad is going to put his foot down, as he said last night, because regardless of how Alex is, that is the mother of their children. So I think that Marcie needs to learn to be less selfish and Brad really needs to slow things down. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm glad they're able to find solace in each other, but I don't know if those two are a good fit. So, you know, as the episodes roll on, we'll definitely see how things unfold with these two. But with Alex just trying to abandon the responsibilities and whatnot and being reckless, we'll just have to see what Brad does, you know, in the next few episodes, because at the end of the day, a decision has to be made in terms of, you know, the children, you know, what's going to happen with them. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Marcie and Brad should end up together? Do you think Brad is moving things along too fast, pulling an engagement ring out? Do you think Marcie is kind of, just jumping into this and loving to just rub it in Randall's face, because in the next episode where he's attacking her, it looks like, she fights him off a bit, and she even pulls out the engagement ring to make him jealous. So we'll just have to wait and see how things play out. But thanks so much for tuning in. As always, I've already done my social media plugs, but guys, seriously, you subscribing is great, because we just hit 113,000 subscribers today. And hitting the bell notification icon keeps you up to date on new content I post to the channel. So I'd really appreciate it if you continue to do that. If you are new, well, not new, but if you are on the channel, hit the bell. That way you know when I do live streams and post new content on the community tab, new videos, and, well, like I just said, live streams. But with that being said, thanks so much for tuning. Also, one last thing. Again, yesterday, another milestone. We hit 18,000 followers on Instagram. So make sure you follow me there. So thanks so much. We'll hit 20,000 soon, hopefully by the end of the month. So take care, be safe, and I'll talk to you in the next video.